rated, or am I faded? You shine so bright, it's an understatement. Single is overrated. If you get too close, my baby might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight, take me back, baby. It's 2020. You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby. It's in the night when I think I made it. When all day dedicated, 18 hours without breaking. Not thinking about us. Then in my mind, you're next to me laying. Those memories keep playing. Am I high or am I crazy? Might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Back. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight. Take me back, baby. It's 2020. You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby, baby. Only wanna turn me out. Thinking about it now. Drive me crazy, drive me insane, drive me wild. Make me out. Leap of faith, cause we so brave to turn around. Give another go.
Oh, okay, you guys. Y'all already know my neck could do that. I didn't either. We are back for this episode of Brown Girls Book Club. We were reading The Richest Man of Babylon. It was I want to say, I don't know, to kind of describe the book itself, self-help, but in a story type way.
Yeah, he's just basically trying to show you different ways to save money.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah, or like the principles. Hey, you guys, thank you for joining in. Make sure y'all heart this. Make sure you share this with a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. We are live. Of course, we have replays, so make sure to check them out. We are talking about books. We're educating ourselves.
So good.
Yeah, girl, I was waiting for you to ask. She was like, I'm gonna eat this so bad. But
no,
anyway,
for both of us. I just figured you was gonna ask for something. You ain't never said.
And she brought sustenance. Sustenance. All right, you guys. So we're again, if you're just hopping on, just joining, we were reading The Richest Man of Babylon. That was this week's review. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do for our live book club, but we're going to post a poll maybe because I have 4 new books that I think will be good for it. And a whole bunch of more information. I mean, like, just stay tuned to the page. If you don't see anything from Brown Girls, you need to just come to the page and just see what is going on, period. Because
every now and again, just take a little peek.
Little peek. You know what I'm saying? Just like, dang, what y'all got going on? I ain't seen in a while. We got stuff going on. I just know the algorithm ain't trying to let Black women be good and great on any of these platforms. If you agree, heart. Okay. Anyway, so yes, you know, I look a little good today. You know, y'all get to see me done up like this, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be doing this. I just left Columbia's Fashion Week grand opening. Well, not grand opening, but their premiere for Columbia's Fashion. It's a whole week, so make sure you check them out. It was a great time. I didn't want to leave. We almost canceled book club, but I have responsibility. And with great responsibility comes making sure we talk about this book. All right. I read it. I had, you know, I was short on time, but I read it. And I was like, I did not just go through all of this reading for no reason. Okay. So just jumping right into the book. If you guys have read the book, go ahead, drop in the comments. Let us know your thoughts about it. Again, this is a community interactive thing. We want to know your thoughts. We want to know, you know, if you want to read the book, what you've heard about the book. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Ain't no reason to be scared. We here. We the ones on camera. For real. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so, you know, just hopping into the book. Let me go to my notes.
What'd you say?
What about what?
I don't know who this is. Sit behind her and beat her arms behind her back and tell a story. What do you think this is?
What happened?
Like somebody sit behind the other person and then you tell the story.
Are you gonna send us some money? Whoever you are, because goddamn it, I don't mind her talking and I do the arms. She will have a finger up her nose real quick.
Wow, really?
Yes, I would. For one
Well,
of
I
the
hope you
100,
don't pull nothing out.
what's the little 100 one? The one that's $100 that you gonna send? Yes, I'll do that. I'll do it. Going straight to Brown Girl's pockets. Okay. Anyways,
we'll do something special like that when y'all give us some more likes. We need some more likes,
some hearts, something. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here doing this for
some
free.
shares.
I mean, we are, but we ain't trying to for long. All right, so jumping into the 5, so there was kind of like 2 laws, like the way the book was kind of broken up. He talked about like the 7 laws, but then he also talked about the 5 laws of gold, which is the actual tangible thing that we receive, right? So I did a post earlier today. I don't know if anybody saw it because ain't nobody like it. That's cool. I posted it for me anyways. But the post goes to say, let me go to Facebook real quick so I can pull up my post that wasn't liked. And
nobody
I am feeling salty.
Not one person?
Yeah, from my other page, I liked it. So anyway,
you liked it from
my
other page
because you can't like your own likes. People be talking about, we ready to talk about you.
I ain't even seen nothing on Facebook.
Yeah.
It didn't pop up for me.
See what I'm saying? But he talks about money is just the medium of success on this earthly plane, right? So that's how we measure our success here on this world. We measure it in wealth. Like, what can I acquire? What can I leave? How can I, what can I pass on to the next generation? So I felt like that was a very monumental quote, a monumental statement, because again, we still have to understand that we're on a medium, right? We're on a plane, like, that money isn't everything and it can come and go just as fast as you gain it and goes even faster sometimes, right? So we don't want money to be the end all be all, right? And understanding the energy behind money. What is the energy behind it? So
I had seen a post earlier today too that now I don't even know if these posts be real because people just be doing stuff for Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But some guy walked up to another guy and was like, I don't have any money. Can you buy me some food? And the guy basically only had like a couple of coins, and he was like, yeah, you can, he was like, I don't have a lot of money, but I mean, if you're hungry, you can have this. And the guy was like, well, you don't have any money, so why would you give me all of your money? He was like, I'm already taken care of. He was like, why? He said, why save for tomorrow when somebody needs it today, or something like that. And I was like, oh, wow. Right. So, I mean, basically the guy, it was fake. So, he had ended up giving the guy $5,000. So if it was real, I mean, think about how blessed that man really is. If he really gave like his last couple of quarters, because it was change, and that man gave him $5,000.
Just teaching you guys to be nice, but again, and
just
I think
the fact that I'm talking about what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm not really worried about the money. He was like, he also said he didn't even have the money to pay his tuition. You know what I'm saying? And he was homeless. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was really not even worried about the fact that he didn't have any money to do all of these things, but he's willing to give his last couple of coins to this man that he don't even know because he said he was hungry. I thought that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think about money like that. And you always taken care of if you think about it like that.
But see, and here's the thing, right? Again, people, I love the idea of the videos, but then I think that it puts the wrong idea in some people's heads. Like, okay, instead of just honestly giving, because the giving has to be like
it has to be genuine.
A genuine giving, right? Not a what am I gonna get? Am I on TV?
No, you can't think about that
type of situation. So I was taught, fortunately, I love the teachings of my mom. You don't know who's an angel and you don't know who's watching. So always, do an act as if somebody's watching you. It keeps you honest, right? And if I give and do give, it's not publicized. It's not for the vanity of it, because it shouldn't be for the vanity of it. But I think that a lot of people have gotten so far because we see so many people. We've seen videos of people that are literally just on the street for like, it's a job shift. They're on the streets for like 5-6 hours getting money from people who, have hearts, and then getting in a Mercedes-Benz, right? So we've seen so many videos that it kind of has like separated us from the actual act of giving, because we really think that these people are playing us like hell. I need to be on the corner with you, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I'm gonna jump into
the principle of it is what I'm saying. That you should definitely get out of your heart, but like the principle of the whole thing, I felt like kind of went with the book because you don't have to always worry about money. Everybody's always worried about money.
I mean, well, this is like everything has gone up 3 times as expensive as it was years ago. So yes, we are worried about money. Hell, I mean, I'm not too worried about money at this point in life because I've seen God do some amazing things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like bills been paid for the last since I've been able to pay bills. So he's been willing to give me the feet to get up, to walk into places and to do what I need to do. So God gets all the glory. Okay. So we're going to jump into like the 5 laws of gold. 1, gold comes easily and in increasing quantity to the person who saves at least 1/10 of their earnings. So when we look biblically and we talk about, saving a 10% of, or tithing 10%, you have to pay. I am a firm believer of paying myself because them bills are going to come every month.
Yep.
And in order to escape the worriness or the worrisomeness, if that's not a word, I created it. Okay. Put it in Urban Dictionary. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So at the end of the day got to end. Let me stop. Just kidding. But we talk about it in the Bible and we talk about saving 10%. And tithing and all of that stuff is very important because I believe that at the end of the day, you need to pay yourself first. Like you come first. You have to. You can't do anything, and you can't. We all know the saying: you can't pour from an empty cup. And the same goes for money. You can't give money you don't have to the bills. Just as simple as that. So you have to start thinking in a way that is going to prepare you for the future. I have debt. Let's conquer that. I have bills. Let's conquer that. And while I'm doing that, I'm stacking over here. I'm stacking because I know he talked about the story of the man who, with 9, he said, if you only spend 1/10 out of the 9, then the bag gets heavy. I was kind of confused, because I was like, wait, so are they saving?
He was confusing me all throughout that book, the way he was talking. I was trying to keep up.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is really one of those study type books. Like I wish that it came, like whatever version we had came with a study guide, kind of like, so I was trying, and I'm going to try to recap this as good as possible. Okay.
I'm glad you got it written down because I was all over the place trying to listen to that book and that was not helping me none. I needed to be sitting down.
Yeah.
And being able to write.
Yeah.
I ain't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah. So what I figured, it was 2 main things that they were talking about. I said, let me grab the 2 main things that they were talking about. And it was gold and the rules of money. And pretty much it was a lot of parables or stories about it. And so that's why I was like, okay, well, how does this rule work? So kind of almost gave me 48 laws of power, but 48 laws of power was kind of more like, okay, we're going to go from this one law, tell you the story, tell you how it works, and tell you when it fails. Next chapter. Right. This one was more so like, I'm going to tell you the laws, and then we're going to tell you all of these stories, and then we're going to talk about, it was just, it just had the way it was broken down.
It was broken down.
It was broken down different. Yeah, that's the best way to describe that. Yep. The second law of gold labors diligently and multiplies for the person who finds it profitable employment. What the heck did I write? Y'all, sorry, voice to text, y'all. Oh, okay. Gold labors diligently and multiplies for the person who finds profitable employment. So when you're in a situation where you're making money, then you're giving yourself the ability to be able to save. Now, I know a lot of people like paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Well, we all subsequently live paycheck to paycheck, even the rich, right? We make a certain amount of money, but it's about how we utilize that money and what we do with that money, right? If a person makes $1 million today and spends $1 million today, do they still have $1 million? No. So even if you're making $10 an hour, then take $1 out of each hour.
I was about to say, you can just take a little bit out. You don't have to do a whole lot. I mean, eventually you want to start, increasing that, but
as your
as
money
a start,
yeah.
you can just start to, put $1, put $1.50.
I mean, because think about
Start with 50 cents. I don't know,
you
something.
Just think like $1 a day, right? 30 days, that's $30.
Yep.
30 times 12. Let's do math because I'm not a math savant, but 12 times 30 in a year, that's $360 you have saved. I mean, that is not a lot, but it is a lot for someone who have never seen money stay in their account. Like they're in the negatives all the time. Well, if you're putting something away, you'll start to see the fruit of your labor.
Yeah.
All right. Going into number 3. Gold clings to the protection of the person who invests their gold with wise people. So, for instance, you're again, power of energy, right? You surround yourself with people making money. You're going to learn something you should be learning from people making money. And I know they had they talked about you don't get money advice from people who lay bricks, right?
Yeah.
All they know is how to lay bricks.
Ask them how to lay bricks.
Yes. Now I'm gonna say this because I feel like there's always, if a person who lays bricks and is making the same amount of money that you're making, but they have more to show for it, then maybe you can ask them a little bit about what they're doing, in my opinion, because they're able to save more. And especially in their predicament where they got 5 kids, because there was a man that I saw who had a mutual fund who worked at a when you go park your cars and so there's a person in the little box that you pay the ticket.
Parking garage?
Yeah, what is that? Parking attendant.
Okay.
He was a millionaire. And people didn't know that because he was making $10 an hour. And when he first started, he was making $5 an hour, and he had a family, he had a wife, and he had 3 kids. And this man is sustaining their lives off $5 an hour. And y'all like, that's crazy. And the times are different, but still the principle is the same. You find someone that's doing better than you financially, you might kind of want to start asking some questions just to kind of see what they're doing and apply some of it and see if it works and grow. And then you start knowing what questions to ask when you get around people that are truly making billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. That's the people I want to be around. Billions of dollars. Because y'all know my goal.
I think the example that he had gave, and
what's my goal, y'all?
Goal
43.
The example that he gave in the book, he was telling Buddy, I don't remember the guy's name, telling Buddy to save 10%. And then he decided to give his money to
to get robes and stuff instead of.
No, it was it wasn't robes, it was to buy jewels from somewhere, but the guy that he was giving his money to was like, I don't even remember, but he was like a baker. Let's say he was a baker.
So the guy was like, situation.
Well, why would you give him the money to do that for you so that y'all can make? Because he was telling him that the baker was gonna go and get all these jewels and he was gonna bring it back and he was gonna sell it for more money. But he was like, why would you tell the baker to go get you jewels? What he know about jewels? And it came back, the jewels came back and it was glass. So like, it was like pointless. Like, you just got to make sure that you asking the right person about stuff that they actually know about.
Their field.
Yeah.
Expertise. Field expertise. That's it in a nutshell. Their field and their area of expertise. Ask those people.
Right.
All right. Number 4, gold slips away from the person who invests golds into purposes through which they are not familiar, which is pretty much what she said. I know there was a story in there about the guy who was rich. I can't remember the guy's name, but he sent his son. He said, you're not getting my money. You're going to have to prove to me that you are an honorable man that can make money for himself. And he was a different type of king. I think Enad or something. And pretty much what he did was, before this time, the kids just inherited the money, right? He said, no, you're not living with me and learning whatever. You need to go and figure it out on your own. So he gave him some money to start off with, right? He said, I'm gonna give you more than I had when I started. So he gave him the money, and immediately the money is gone, right? Because he is wet behind the ears, we'll use that terminology, naive, and he gets out and tries to make quick money, right? And I know we've all tried to make quick money, and I know friends, everybody has tried to make quick money. Them scams turn 100 into 1,000. Don't tell me y'all ain't tried it, because I know I did. I damn sure did. Lost that $100, but I was like, you know what? Well, that was my dumb ass. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I feel like, all these lessons are experiences that you learn from, right? We're going to chalk it up to experience, and now I'm no longer wet behind the ears on that, right? I know that's a scam. Or people like deposit this into your account and then send me the money, and then next thing you know, your account is negative. Those are scams, you guys. If you're not aware, those are scams, because it takes 4 days for that money to actually be deposited in your account, and then those funds aren't there. They're going to pull it right back out, and your account is in negative. You got to try to pay it off, close the account, and then there's a bank records, like what is it? Like credit, like TransUnion, Experian, and all that. There are bank creditors, so they can see that you faulted at another bank. Just put it like that, right? I'm gonna just drop that in there for y'all if y'all ain't know. Okay, sprinkle. All right, and then 5, gold flees the person who tries to force it into impossible earnings, right? So I take that as doing something like oh yeah. On comments, right? Yeah. Y'all commenting. Oh, hey Tina. Oh, we're if you're still on, we are discussing the what book are we reading again?
The Richest Man of
Babylon.
I put it in the comments.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we are discussing The Richest Man of Babylon. I went to the Black Expo, and one of Darren, I think his name, he was talking so much about it. And I think, honestly, I've read this book. It was a very long time ago. So when I was listening to it, I was like, I heard all this stuff. Now, I don't know if it was because we've read some books prior and they are taking some of the lessons, a lot of similarities from it, and that's where they're basing their books off of. But at the end of the day got in. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I told you I love that is the most funniest thing I've ever heard. Now, moving on to the 7 simple rules of money. The first one is start thy purse to fattening, save money. So the example we used earlier with the 9 or the 10 shillings, only taking out 1. And then when you have the feeling of the 9 in your purse, and then you add 9 more and take out 1, now you got 18. You feel that heaviness, right? Now, again, we don't carry change now.
We ain't carrying shillings no more.
But when you look in your wallet, I mean, well, I don't know. Are we card people now?
What was he calling he wasn't saying it was he was calling it a fat purse?
A fat purse, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was calling it. If your purse is thin,
you naughty mind. We're not talking about that.
A fat purse, not that purse, but the purse you put in your pocket.
Anyways, so he talks about that. So in this day and age, I feel like it can kind of work the same way because we're not physically holding things now. Now we have cards, right? We're in this digital age. Like I go to a place now and they're like, we don't cash only. We are 2024.
I hate cash any damn way. It's dirty.
Yeah, but at the same time, I found that a lot of people would say you want to keep cash in your purse. You want to have cash because that controls your amount of spending for the day because you can see it. When you swipe at that card, sometimes you can't see it. And you're like, oh, okay, I still got $100 more dollars.
Still going.
And next thing you know, you're in the negatives because all the transactions that didn't post are now posting. Bam, 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 right? So it's a little bit hard with cards. So, I do kind of see the benefit in having cash because you can physically see it. So I've been trying to move a little bit into cash where I'm able to kind of see what I'm spending with my budget. But I also have my cards broken up. So this is, if it ain't on here, I ain't got it, right? This right here is for this, and this right here is for this. So I'm finding ways that I can still utilize this 2024 technology and applying it with 18th century stuff, right?
Right.
All right. Number 2, control thy expenditures. Don't spend more than you need, right? So apparently nails are an expenditure, but I need them. Okay.
I need those.
I need them.
And my toes.
And my toes. Yeah. Come on, y'all. I told y'all feet pics, $100. If you wanted an ice cream or me to hold a banana, matter of fact, I can pick up this water bottle.
So much right now.
Gave it to you for free. You can find me on my OnlyFans. Yeah, I ain't got no OnlyFans, but you can find me on my TikTok. So Desiree Artemis. I will be doing
a little message.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do need to get them done. So help us out. Okay. All right. And then number 3, make thy gold multiply, invest wisely. Like, I am a firm fucking believer of putting my money somewhere that it grows. I am not into real traditional banking. I do have traditional bank accounts simply because it's like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, they're everywhere, right? So if I'm out of the country, I'm out somewhere, it's easy to get to ATM and get your money, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, there are accounts, everybody, Navy Federal, like they don't charge no monthly fees, and they, save your money there, or money market accounts, or mutual funds, places that they're going to add money to your money and not take money from the money that you're trying to save, right? Stocks can be
charges for every little thing.
Stocks can be volatile, but if you get with an expert, learn from the expert, then you can learn yourself, and then you can become the expert with your own finances, right? I believe that a financial advisor should advise you to.
I got too many numbers. I just can't.
Yeah, no, but it's not really. It's the chart. So
the chart too, but still, like it's too much going on. But my brain just.
Well, it looks that way,
off.
But you have to So my sister's fiance, he is like a beast in it, and. I've seen him study this thing every day for 3 years consistently. 4 years. I've seen him study it consistently. He knows more than he knew last year, the year before that, and the year when he started. So it is simply just taking a deep breath and trying to figure it out. Now, me personally, I don't got to know everything. That's what we got you for, right? You learn this particular area, you get smart in this area, I learn this area, you learn this area, and then we pull together, and now we all have a heap of information, knowledge, and wealth.
Exactly.
Right. So guard thy treasures from loss, avoid investments that sound too good to be true. Again, how they gonna take my 100 and turn it into 1,000? I want to know. Tell me the steps to this. So I go get a money card and I put $100 on that. No, girl, they got me back in my 20s. So yes, I was when that thing came back out. I said, scam. I'm reporting your page. Scam. So. Y'all ain't getting me. Mm-hmm. You can't get the guy that got the first time. Okay, I ain't getting got again. Okay. All right, y'all. Make sure the hearts. Come on, you guys. Show us some love. We're on here talking about money. Who don't like talking about money, right? All right.
People who ain't got none.
Wait, for real?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Those were my words.
Oh, okay. All right. Number 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Own your home. Still in the process. However, if you're smart about it, and I definitely will tell any one of you people. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. We love you, whoever that was, girl. God, him, DJ Shay. It don't matter. Yep.
Her day.
Yep. So. When it comes to buying a house, and I will tell anybody that has never done this, right? I just like to build information. So I got information of being yang when it comes to certain things. Make sure when you're dealing with a realtor, real estate agent, that you are finding someone that is well knowledgeable in what they are doing. Because just off back, I know people that have gotten or put offers in on homes, because I used to work with a real estate agent. So this is real life situations that have never bought a house before, going in, I'm doing this. You don't know what you're doing. This is why you have an expert helping you in the buying process. And for the most part, when it comes to real estate, you need, in most states, a real estate agent to help you, because you can get screwed drastically, right? Mm-hmm. In buying a house, if the house is worth $150,000, don't I'm a offer $200,000, because let me tell you, it has to appraise out. 2, you have no equity in that house. You're upside down. So you are buying a house that is not going to be profitable for you. So, and I think we talked about this in what was it? The Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, buying a house is not he said it's not an investment. It's not a wise investment if you don't know what you don't know about buying a house, right? There are certain elements in buying a house that make it a wise investment. But if you're going into it upside down, we all know what happens when your car breaks or you get hit in a car and your payments is $10,000 and you don't have no gap insurance or anything like that. You're responsible for that, right? And the same thing for a house. Now you can look up with maybe insurance and stuff, but it's a gamble. And then when you're trying to resell and the value, there is none. You're going to walk away with a short sale. So make sure.
I'll say this from experience. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get insurance.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, when you have for buying a house, you have for most of the time, you got to have private mortgage insurance. So that's included in your mortgage.
Make sure you get, that doesn't cover everything.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking
Make
about
sure you get insurance. Yeah. For your house. Mm-hmm. That insurance that most of those places give you does not cover everything. There are so many things that can go wrong in your house that insurance that comes with your mortgage does not cover.
Yep,
so you're aware that honestly, that insurance really don't cover much of shit for real. I mean, it covers like big stuff, but like, and there's so many other little things.
What you're getting and because again, spending money wisely, right? We need to know what we're spending our money on. We need to start reading the fine print or reading what's included in things. We just don't need to start signing stuff anymore. We're done with that. We're in 2024 in the age of technology. There is no reason that we don't have information. Okay, we're not doing that no more. We reading every. I'm sorry, clause 18.3-28 says this. Can you elaborate? Because I'm trying to understand. Yeah, okay, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to scratch that. Or this isn't for me. So this is where we're at. You need to start hanging out with some lawyer friends. Get you some lawyer friends so they can teach you how to read a contract. Point blank, period. All right. Now, 6, ensure a future income. Protect yourself with life insurance. If I see another GoFundMe, there's when you pay yourself first and you cover yourself first, because you are way more valuable than a car and a house.
Yeah, life insurance, you can borrow from it and all types of shit.
Well, it depends on the type of life insurance that you get. Yeah.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, if you get the right life insurance, you can borrow from it if you need to, if necessary. And it just covers a lot of stuff. So
and
it's good to have life insurance.
About life insurance, because there are different types of life insurance. There have been people that, the only reason why I correct you on that is because there's been plenty of people, because I sold life insurance, right? There were people.
I did too. I just said, I was just saying life insurance. Yeah. I wasn't.
There were people that think, well, I'm going to break it down a little bit, just a little bit. She already know how I am. I get on nerves, but it don't matter. Just a little bit, right? There's different types of life insurance, universal, whole, term. Find out, and I'm not even naming all of them, the IULs, all of them. Find out what works for you. Now, me personally, I believe in having whole and term. Term simply because you can get more money with paying less. But again, it's term, so you only get it for like 10, 20, 30 years. So if you outlive it, it's gone. But
so it covers you. Put all of that money in there for nothing.
But it covers you. So if something were to happen during that time period, and you're paying $20 on $200,000, you got $200,000. Now, whole life with benefits, right? Whole life, you have the whole life of your policy, and you have cash benefit, cash value, right? And that cash value, and people don't know this, once you pull from it, if you don't repay it, it comes out of your death benefit. So you have to go and educate yourself on these products and these things that people are telling you and selling you, because it's not true. And a lot of times they're adding term to your packages for whole. So you just got to know what it is that you're getting and make sure that the person that you are dealing with, someone that you trust, that is giving you the right information that you can go and verify. Verifiable information. All 2020 fucking phone. Okay? Verifiable. We reading on the dotted lines and we verified. All right? All right. And then lastly, number 7, improve thy ability to earn. Strive to become wiser and more knowledgeable. Book club. Y'all here? What y'all learning? Y'all reading the books? I'll pause.
There's only 2 people on TikTok. One, yeah.
Oh yeah, but we got replay, so at the end of the day, we get more for replay. But anyway, so at the end of the day, hold up, y'all. My contacts went south. It's a good thing and a bad thing when you're looking at a screen. Contacts just be moving. But at the end of the day, we're doing the book club and we're doing certain aspects and we're talking about different things to, one, hold us accountable in our search for knowledge and wisdom, and also to help you guys drop the seed, just motivate you guys to go out and read and to educate yourself, because we're moving into an age where the less you know, the more they can take advantage of you. I'm not trying to get taken advantage of, and I don't want anyone else to be taken advantage of either. Again, the price of living is 3 times as high. Why is that?
Expensive.
Lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. We're allowing people to come in, and governments coming and businesses and corporations coming in and buying up the housing market. We haven't built the wealth enough to be able to buy these houses back and put back in our community for people to actually be able to afford a place to stay. And they're raising everything. It is making it harder for the little man or woman to live and survive. The way we change that is through knowledge, education, and implementation, period. And again, I mean, like I said, the Richest Man of Babylon is, to me, it's an okay read.
I need to read that thing.
Yeah,
I definitely
was gonna say that.
It was not easy.
Yeah,
that shit was a struggle.
You can't be doing nothing.
I gotta really just be sitting down, because trying to do like I usually do was not it.
Yeah.
I mean, I caught a few things that triggered my ear, but like, I was like, man, if this man don't shut up.
That's how I felt last week, but let me stop. Anyways. But no, seriously, like the book, you guys, you just need to sit there. It's 4 hours. Just, if you're not doing anything to really grasp it.
It's 2.
Yeah. And then gosh, I did that. And then sit, write and take notes and read it again and read it again. A lot of the books, because we plan on continuing doing this. Like, this isn't a 1 year type situation. We're doing this, right? So back in December, we already have a book plan. I know what book we're reading. And I feel like a lot of the books that I read every year, I do repeat books. I want to learn something different, because again, when you pass, when you're in the neighborhood driving, you see little things differently. Like, you might, when did they plant those begonias? Or when did they put that there? When you start noticing things differently that's happening. So the same in books. When you're reading, you'll start seeing different things, and different things will catch your eye based on where you are in life and your experiences. So yeah, you guys, I feel like, we said everything that needs to be said about the book, and I did a great job of not giving the entire book away. It's parts I still have to go back and reread.
Yeah, for real. But I mean, definitely read the book or listen to it, however you plan on doing it. But yeah, I mean, I definitely need to give it another go, because it was killing me. But it wasn't bad.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real with y'all. We ain't even gonna sugarcoat nothing. At the end of the day, we have our opinions, and we're gonna tell you our opinions about these books. Like, not every book is gonna be a great read. Not every book is gonna be entertaining.
I don't know these people. I don't have no reason to lie about their book. Except for Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, still, I ain't got no reason to like her either.
I mean, yeah, for real. Because like you kind of want to like, especially if we're reading books by Black women, we kind of want to raise them up, and we're still doing that. However, we want to be honest about it as well.
So we're still going to tell you to read the book because my opinion is my opinion. That doesn't mean that you won't like it or somebody else won't like it. Somebody else might like it. It just wasn't my cup of tea, and that's okay. So I'm not gonna, you're not never gonna say, "Oh, don't read this book." No, definitely. They took the time out and sat down and read that book. Go support that person and read that book if you're interested. So,
yep. Well, you guys, I think that's it. And again, make sure y'all are following us. We are going to post next week's read, and the in-person book club is coming up. We're going to be doing that one June the 23rd. We have the location and everything. So if you guys want to come, just DM us, and if you're in Columbia, South Carolina, we'll let you know what the location is, and hopefully you guys turn up already have read the book, because we ain't reading it. We're just going to discuss it. Okay. All righty. Should we play an outro? Yeah, I'm gonna play that song again, and then I'm gonna dance a little bit.